I want to tell you about one of the most uncomfortable realizations that I've ever had. And this wasn't about discovering that somebody else was wrong, it was realizing that I might be. I think most of us grow up believing we understand the world. Our parents teach us things, school teaches us things, our churches teach us things, television teaches us things, friends teach us things. By the time we're adults, we built this entire picture of reality. And the strange thing is, almost none of us ever stop to ask, how did I come to believe all of this? Not, is it true, but where did these beliefs actually come from? And that question changed my life. There wasn't one dramatic moment. It happened kind of slowly. Book after book, conversation after conversation, historical document after historical document. I discovered something that didn't match what I thought I knew. At first, I dismissed it. Then I'd find another source, then another, and eventually I started to realize something. The problem wasn't that people were lying to me. The problem was a lot more ordinary than that. Everyone, including me, was looking at reality through a particular lens. Family, culture, education, politics, religion, even life experiences. We all inherit before we ever learn how to examine these things. Once I realized that, I couldn't unsee it. You know the saying, once you see it, you can't unsee it. So that takes me to the hard part. It's really easy to question someone else's beliefs, but it's a lot harder to question your own because your beliefs aren't just ideas, they're connected to your identity, to your relationship, sometimes even to your livelihood. Changing your mind can feel like actually losing part of yourself. I've experienced that. But over time, I realized something. Being wrong isn't a problem. Staying wrong because I'm afraid to investigate, that's the problem. So here's what changed for me. I started to investigate the things that I believed. How much of this is because I took everything that was given to me, everything that I inherited from all those different sources that I mentioned, I took them all at face value before I even took a look at what was really behind that. I started to examine these things. And there's a level of fear that you got to get over because there's a genuine fear, as if you're saying to yourself, what if everything that I believed my whole life is wrong? What if this one thing that's so important to me simply isn't true? Then what? What does that mean about me? What does that say about me? What does that say about my life? That's a pretty scary thing. But I decided to be brave enough to actually take a deeper look. So here's my simple challenge for you. Here's something I'd encourage you to do this week, sooner rather than later. Pick one belief that you've held for years, not your biggest belief, just one. And then ask yourself 3 questions. Why do I believe this? Where did I first learn it? And what evidence would actually change my mind? It's a big one. What evidence would actually change my mind? Is there any evidence that would actually change your mind? And don't answer these questions quickly. Sit with them. And you might discover that your beliefs become stronger. You might discover it changes. And either outcome is a victory, because both are built on investigation instead of assumption. One of the reasons that I created this personal channel, and I've actually am working to reactivate it, bring it back. I've been busy doing a lot of different things, but one of the reasons that I came back to this channel is because I wanted a place to talk honestly about what I'm learning as I build Black Logic Media. The documentaries over there are designed to teach principles. Over here, I want to explore what it's actually like trying to live those principles. It's one thing to teach something, it's something else to actually live it. So if this conversation resonated with you, stick around. We got a lot more thinking to do together. I'll see you on the next one.